Hello, Mensa. Hello, people of the palace. I hope you are all doing well today. Say hi to my hubster. He's sitting with me while I'm chatting with you guys about the food. American food was a surprise to us, a really big surprise. Before we came, all we saw was diners, drive-ins, and dives, and we watched YouTube videos of people eating these huge burgers and these huge steaks and everything. Let me tell you, that is more to the south of the USA. So we were pretty disappointed when we came here, and we went to a diner once, and I got a dry hamburger with a little piece of cheese on it. That was a cultural shock. I did not expect that, because you know what, us Afrikaners, we bou 'n burger, né? We build a burger. But here, the Americans, they build their burgers more in the south of the USA, except there's a restaurant in our town actually makes the best burgers that I have tasted so far. And they have a great variety. Another thing that's big here is hot dogs. Okay, but anyway, nevertheless, the area where we live at, there's a lot of Norwegian, a lot of Dutch, or not quite Dutch, but Ukrainian and some German and some Dutch influence in food. So when you come to this area where we're at, you will find a bit more bland food, a bit more plain food. So that was a pretty big surprise to us when we came here. I mean, after watching all those shows with all that delicious food. Nevertheless, we have found the places that we do like. And yeah, I mean, we have Burger King, we have McD's, we have Taco Bell. It's Tuesday, it's Taco Tuesday here in the US. And then you have KFC. Another thing, KFC does not have the same menu. No, they do not. Neither does McDonald's. That was a surprise to me. I thought I could come and have a Lekker Colonel Zinger burger here in the US. No, unfortunately not. I miss a Zinger KFC burger from South Africa. From McDonald's, they do not have chicken foldovers, and that was my favorite to eat at McDonald's in South Africa. But hey, I guess we can just make our own chicken foldovers, right? Something else. Oh, what else did we miss? We missed biltong and biltong. Listen to that, biltong. Biltong. Yeah, we missed biltong and droewors and boerewors. And then we just learned how to make it ourselves. It was a little bit of trial and error, but I think now we have got it. We can make biltong, boerewors, and we are going to venture into making droewors over the weekend. I'm really good with making biscuit, and that is known as biscotti here in the USA. So yes, if you make biscuit and you want to explain to your American friends what it is, just tell them it's like biscotti. And my American friends actually say that it's like biscotti, but it's better. So they love our biscuit. And I have a dehydrating machine that I use to dry out my biscuit. We look forward to fair food. Fair food is fun. We have not been to a state fair yet, so that is our goal for this summer. We have a lot of stuff that we want to do this summer. So yeah, one of our goals for the summer is to go to the state fair and experience the state fair food. And listen, as far as I know, it's all deep fried. So even Oreos, I heard that they deep fry Oreos. I have never eaten one of those. I cannot imagine eating it, but might try it though. We'll see. Something that was also interesting to me is that I don't eat, but my hamster and the kids eat it. They eat, what's it, biscuits and gravy. Anyway, this is a scones and saus. That's the only way I can explain it in Afrikaans, is scones and saus. So that is biscuits and gravy, scones that we eat with jam and cream. They eat it with gravy, and that's eaten as a breakfast. So that's interesting, but my mind just struggles to connect the two, especially for breakfast. So the hamster and the kids love it. That's great. I am still struggling to get used to that idea. Something else that's interesting is that what we know as jam is known as jelly over here. Okay, so if you are looking for jam, like apricot jam or strawberry jam or whatever, you will find it under jelly. Okay, not like bucky jelly that you mix and put in the fridge. Then it's called jelly. Okay, we know jelly in South Africa too, but it's got a different consistency. Where here, jam and jelly are, the jelly is like jam and the jam is like something else. Anyway, so yes, peanut butter and jelly. The jelly is jam. And syrup. Oh, the syrup is very different. The syrup here, the area that we live at is very runny. So it's not that thick consistency that you might be used to. It's very different. And pancakes are actually flapjacks. Soos ons dit ken, of wat's dit genoem in Afrikaans, skirvejantjies? Nee. Yeah? Flapjacks. Anyway, that is usually a breakfast. They love big round pancakes with lots of syrup on it. Spices, regarding spices, the area where we live at, the spices are a little less than mild. So we order our spices off of Amazon. Our curry spices and everything, Robertson spices, everything, we order that off of Amazon. Pop, they don't know what pop is. Something similar to pop would be grits, but it's still a little too grainy. It's more grainy than what we know as pop, which is maize meal. So we order that off of Amazon as well. Okay, so for the scalp choppy lovers, you're going to pay for that. It's pretty expensive. Beef steaks are also expensive. Hey, mince, what we call mince, they call burger. Okay, what we call a burger is something completely different. So what we call mince is known as burger over here. Beef steaks, pretty expensive, so we don't eat a lot of it, but we do eat a lot of mince. Then the pork is delicious. We love pork here. It tastes a lot different than South African pork, and it's cheap. Then chicken, big chicken eaters over here. We enjoy eating lots of chicken and lots of fish. It's affordable, and yeah, and then once in a while we treat ourselves to a good old beef steak. If you like beestong in beestert, you can get it at Sam's Club, but it is expensive. So that's just a Christmas thing. If you want to eat beestong and beestert and afval, it is available at Sam's Club, possibly Costco. I've never been to Costco, but you can find it at Sam's Club, and it's expensive, but it's good. It tastes good. Tastes fine. Bread. When we came here, bread tasted like cake to me, because it's really sweet. It's much sweeter than what you will be used to. So generally in the summer, I try to just bake our bread myself, make homemade bread. In the winter, I buy more because of the cold weather. The we have central heating in our house. Like, it can be negative 40 degrees Celsius outside and it's hot inside. We walk around with short t-shirts and stuff, and the snow can be knee deep and everything. It doesn't matter because we have central heating in the house. But to bake bread in the winter is hard. I mean, if you make sourdough bread, you'll be fine, but I have not gotten the knack of that. So in the summer, I just try to bake a good old witbroodje by myself, and usually it's fine. I just put it out and let it rise, and then whatever. There's a huge variety here. It's impossible to stay skinny here, like impossible, because there's such a huge variety. A variety of candy. Candy is much sweeter here, and then also what we know as a chocolate is known as a candy bar here. And then suigstokkies, lollipops. Suigstokkies is smaller than what we're used to, unless you buy the big ones at Family Dollar. They have some lekker suigstokkies like this. Okay, so the chocolate is much sweeter. The candy is much sweeter. So I don't eat a lot of that. I do like their variety of chips. They have a great variety of chips. And the flavors are just really good. We have found a couple of things that are similar to what we're used to. So if we are craving some cheese curls, we eat Cheeto Puffs. And if we are craving knickknacks, we eat Cheetos. That tastes exactly the same as knickknacks. And then if you crave a bar one, you can eat a Milky Way candy bar, chocolate. And so yeah, we have found quite a few replacements for what we used to like in South Africa. But so yeah, it's a whole adventure that you are on. You took a huge leap to come over here. And if you're still on your way, we are praying for safe travels and that God will make a way for you to be here, and we look forward to having you here. But anyway, that is my 2 cents on some of the food items here. Oh, the drinks. Oh, there's a great variety of drinks. You can buy a lekker Starbucks iced coffee in the fridge in the store. There's a great variety of energy drinks. I know a lot of you guys probably like energy drinks. Sweet tea, iced tea is a big thing in the summer. Everyone is drinking iced tea or sweet tea. That's a big thing. There's always that silent feud between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. So some restaurants only serve Pepsi products and some restaurants serve Coca-Cola products. So yeah, there's a lot of new and interesting things, and then there are many things that you will find replacements for that taste exactly the same as what you were used to in South Africa. So anywho, yes, there's a lot of hunting and a lot of fishing and things going on. So on another day, I will talk a little bit more about some extracurricular activities, the outdoor activities, because I know us Afrikaners, we like to be outside, and here in the land of the free and the home of the brave, we are outside a lot. So see y'all soon.